under the soft glow of moonlight, as the world settles into darkness and the wind whispers through grass and hedgerow, a tiny creature begins its nightly journey. The hedgehog, one of nature's most charming yet mysterious animals, emerges from its hidden den with quiet determination. With its rounded body, tiny black eyes, and coat of protective spines, the hedgehog moves like a miniature knight dressed in armor, patrolling the gardens, forests, and meadows of Europe, Asia, and Africa. Although small and often unnoticed, it plays a vital role in the delicate balance of the night ecosystem. Every rustle, every sniff of the air, and every cautious step is part of a life shaped by survival, curiosity, and ancient instincts honed over millions of years. The hedgehog's most iconic feature, its spines, are masterpieces of natural engineering. Each one, a hollow, hardened tube of keratin, can rise or relax depending on the hedgehog's mood and danger level. When threatened, the hedgehog transforms itself, curling tightly into a nearly impenetrable ball, spines pointing outward in all directions like a living sea urchin on land. Foxes, dogs, and other predators quickly learn the lesson. A hedgehog rolled into a ball is impossible to bite without injury. This defensive posture has allowed hedgehogs to thrive in environments where many small mammals would not stand a chance. Yet, even with this protection, they must remain alert. Survival is never guaranteed. As a nocturnal insectivore, the hedgehog spends most of its active hours hunting. With a twitching nose and acute sense of smell, it scours the undergrowth for beetles, caterpillars, worms, snails, and even small frogs. Each step is accompanied by soft snuffling sounds as it investigates leaves and soil. Despite its slow and somewhat clumsy appearance, the hedgehog is a surprisingly efficient predator, helping to control insect populations and benefiting gardens and natural habitats alike. Its long tongue, sharp teeth, and nimble movements make it a skilled hunter, while its ability to tolerate toxins, such as those found in certain insects and even snakes, gives it an advantage few other small mammals possess. When dawn approaches, the hedgehog seeks shelter. Depending on the region, this refuge might be a burrow, a pile of leaves, a hollow tree, or even an abandoned house corner. Inside, the hedgehog builds a nest out of grass, leaves, and moss, forming a hidden sanctuary where it can sleep safely during the day. In colder climates, hedgehogs have mastered one of nature's most impressive survival strategies, hibernation. As temperatures drop and food becomes scarce, the hedgehog's heart rate slows dramatically, its body temperature falls, and enters a deep, energy-saving state that can last for months. Although hibernation protects it from the winter's worst conditions, it is also dangerous. A hedgehog must build enough fat reserves beforehand, or it risks not waking again when spring arrives. The story of the hedgehog is not only one of natural capability, but also one of delicate vulnerability. For centuries, hedgehogs lived successfully alongside humans. But as urbanization spread, roads expanded, and habitat fragmentation increased, hedgehogs faced new and deadly challenges. Many perish while crossing roads at night, confused by artificial lights and unable to escape approaching vehicles. Others struggle as pesticide use reduces insect population, eliminating the very food they depend on. Fence boundaries, tidy gardens with no hiding spaces, and reduced wild vegetation also strip them of vital shelter. In many regions, hedgehog populations have declined drastically, raising concerns among conservationists. Despite these threats, the hedgehog remains a symbol of resilience. Communities and wildlife organizations across the world are building hedgehog highways, small holes in garden fences that allow safe passage between yards. Homeowners are encouraged to leave parts of their gardens wild, provide fresh water, and avoid harmful chemicals that can poison hedgehogs and their prey. Simple actions, such as checking log piles before burning or creating safe nesting areas, can mean the difference between life and death for these tiny guardians of the night. Slowly, awareness is spreading, and with it, a renewed appreciation for one of the world's most endearing mammals. In the quiet moments of night, a hedgehog mother raises her young, tiny, blind babies called hoglets inside a carefully crafted nest. For weeks, she nurses them, protects them, and teaches them the skills they need to survive. Hoglets grow quickly, soon venturing outside the nest to follow their mother through the dark, learning to forage and recognize danger. Their first months are perilous. But those who survive become part of a lineage stretching back tens of millions of years. Each generation carries forward ancient behaviors that link today's hedgehogs to their distant ancestors. To watch a hedgehog explore its nighttime world is to witness quiet determination, gentle curiosity, and a spark of wild resilience. It does not roar, sprint, or soar like many famous animals, but instead represents a different kind of strength, the strength of persistence. It lives modestly, yet with purpose, shaping ecosystems in ways that humans often overlook. Its presence signals a healthy environment, where insects thrive, vegetation grows naturally, and life remains interconnected. The hedgehog story reminds us that even the smallest creatures hold extraordinary value in nature's grand design. When we protect them, we protect the entire web of life that depends on balance and biodiversity. As long as the night continues to fall and the earth remains rich with scent and sound, the hedgehog will shuffle through the darkness, sniffing, exploring, foraging, and surviving just as it has for millions of years. Its journey is one of quiet wonder, and its continued existence depends on our willingness to share the world with the wild, no matter how small.